Humans are not the only ones searching for an escape. Nature has its own pharmacies, and the customers are wild. In the forests of Madagascar, black lemurs use giant red millipedes in a very unusual way. These creatures release toxic chemicals called benzoquinones to defend themselves from predators. But the lemurs do not avoid them. Instead, they carefully bite and rub the millipedes against their fur, releasing the toxins onto their bodies. The chemicals act as a natural insect repellent, protecting the lemurs from mosquitoes and parasites that spread dangerous diseases like malaria. The toxins also affect the lemurs themselves. After exposure, they may drool, move more slowly, or enter a trance-like state similar to mild intoxication. Scientists believe this behavior is intentional. By using small, controlled doses, the lemurs gain protection while avoiding serious poisoning. This adaptation shows how animals can transform poison into a survival tool. In Madagascar's dense tropical forests, even toxic millipedes can become part of nature's pharmacy. In the coastal waters of Australia and other tropical regions, bottlenose dolphins have been observed interacting with toxic pufferfish. When threatened, the fish releases tetrodotoxin, a powerful neurotoxin capable of causing paralysis in large doses. But the dolphins handle the fish with surprising precision. They gently push it, pass it between one another, and carefully avoid swallowing it completely. Instead, they stimulate the release of only a very small amount of toxin. In low doses, the chemical can cause mild numbness and trance-like behavior. Observers have described the dolphins as becoming unusually calm, floating near the surface as if in a state of euphoria. Scientists believe this behavior may be more than simple play. It could serve as a form of social bonding or stress relief in the constantly changing ocean environment. The dolphins appear to maintain careful control, avoiding dangerous amounts that could lead to paralysis or death. This remarkable behavior highlights the intelligence of dolphins and their ability to experiment with the natural chemicals around them. In the ocean, even deadly toxins can become part of an animal's strategy for maintaining balance and social connection. Across the frozen tundra, reindeer are known to search for one of the most toxic-looking mushrooms in nature, the red and white fly agaric Amanita muscaria. These mushrooms contain psychoactive compounds called muscimol and ibotenic acid. For many animals, the toxins can be dangerous, but reindeer have developed a remarkable tolerance to them. During harsh winters, when food becomes scarce, the animals deliberately eat the mushrooms. Their bodies process the chemicals efficiently, sometimes causing bursts of energy, unusual behavior, or trance-like reactions. Scientists believe this adaptation may help reindeer survive extreme Arctic conditions. The mushrooms could provide temporary stimulation, alter the perception of cold, or help the animals endure long periods without enough food. Historical observations show that reindeer actively search for these fungi across the tundra. Their resistance to the toxins allows them to use a resource unavailable to many other species. This behavior reveals how animals can adapt to the chemical landscape of their environment. In one of the harshest climates on Earth, even poisonous mushrooms may become part of a survival strategy. Domestic cats react to catnip Nepeta because of natural chemicals called iridoids, especially nepeta-lactone. When a cat smells the plant, the compound activates receptors linked to the brain's opioid system. The result can be sudden excitement, rolling on the ground, hyperactive behavior, or complete relaxation. The effect usually lasts between 10 and 30 minutes and does not create addiction. Scientists believe this reaction may come from the wild ancestors of modern cats, including African wildcats. For them, rubbing against certain plants may have provided a natural defense against insects. The strange behavior could also help reduce stress or stimulate instincts connected to hunting and movement. Even today, domestic cats still carry this ancient evolutionary response. Their brains interpret the chemical signal as something rewarding and important. This adaptation shows how animals can use natural compounds from plants to temporarily regulate mood and behavior without harming their health.
In Tasmania, wallabies have been caught sneaking into fields of opium poppies, the plants used to produce legal morphine. By eating the seed heads, the animals consume natural opioids that can cause intoxication-like effects. Farmers have reported seeing wallabies moving in strange circles through the fields before collapsing to rest. Some even leave behind mysterious crop circles across the farmland. Scientists do not believe the behavior evolved specifically for survival. Instead, it appears to be an opportunistic use of whatever food resources are available. As herbivores, wallabies constantly search for nutrient-rich plants, and in regions where opium poppies grow, the animals sometimes add them to their diet, especially during periods of food shortage. Some researchers suggest that small amounts of opioids could temporarily reduce pain or stress in the wild. The behavior highlights the remarkable flexibility of animals and their ability to interact with powerful plant chemicals in unexpected ways. Even introduced crops can become part of natural animal behavior over time. Even in the wild, the brain still searches for ways to experience the world differently. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.